you ever feel like you're giving so much of yourself to tasks, to people, to life, and at the end of the day you feel so much drained and you don't feel like your soul is on fire, like you don't feel happiness, you just feel empty. um feel like you need therapy, you feel like you need something to happen, like I don't know, like a cosmic thing to happen just to get you out of a rut. If so, this video might be for you. Today I'll be talking about energy distribution or energy management, whichever way you choose to call it. And by this I mean mental energy, like how to properly manage your mental energy and how to always be high and happy. Or it's not casting science. I am not a psychologist by any means necessary. I'm just giving you guys like the techniques that I use. So one thing about me, if you know me, is I'm a super positive person. I choose to be positive. Like I go through a lot of negative stuff and I've learned that the best way to handle any situation is just to be positive and to take everything with positivity. Sometimes you really want to cry and be sad, but you soon realize that no matter how much you cry and are sad, time keeps ticking forward and life moves forward. It was 2020 March when the government announced that we'll be going into lockdown. It's 2021 February, which technically means it's been 12 months that we've been during lockdown, and COVID has started happening prior to that. It has started happening in 2019, so that means it's been over a year of this thing. I say all this for you to understand that life, no matter how much you feel, keeps moving forward, and you have to be willing to keep moving forward despite what you're going through, whether you're going through persecution, shame, joy, happiness, whatever emotion or feeling you're feeling. Life keeps moving forward. It doesn't wait for nobody. Anyway, I digress. Back to the video. What we're talking about today is energy distribution. So if you've been paying attention to this channel, I talk about doing things that are essential to achieving goals, to having a life that's fulfilled to you, instead of putting yourself towards a lot of tasks at hand. You just have to focus on one task that helps you achieve the thing that you want to achieve. For example, if your goal is to pay off your debt, right, your focus should then be to raising revenue to pay off your debt, and that's it. You shouldn't be like, okay, I'm trying to pay off my debt, I'm trying to buy a car, I'm trying to get mortgage, I'm trying to do this. If you do all that, you soon run into this thing they call burnout, because your mind is constantly turned on and thinking and you're not focused. So the main principle that I want you to catch, number one, is you need to be focused. Try to focus on very minimum tasks. If you can have 5 tasks for a month or for a time period, that's enough. You don't need a lot. The rest of it, you just have to look at it as a foregone conclusion. Because catch this, where your focus goes, your energy follows. So if you're not focused, or if you're focused on a lot of things, your energy is getting distributed to a lot of things. And once you do that, you are drained, which makes it difficult for you to be able to do anything. And all of a sudden, when you're drained, you become an energy sucker, because a lot of things for you don't work out, because you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to gain muscle, you're trying to have a six-pack, you're trying to be a runner, you're trying to do a lot of things, and your body cannot focus. So you need to be able to focus on one thing and say, this is what I'm focused on and this is what I'm going to be good at. And then you can do things that complement your main goal. So for example, if your main goal is to lose weight, A, you need to work out. B, you need to watch how you eat. C, it's all about sleep. D, it's about making sure you're not stressed. Number 5, it's all those combinations, all those things are there to help facilitate you achieve your goal. However, if you're trying to lose weight, gain muscle, be fast, be whatever, you're all over the place and you don't have enough energy for that. So you have to understand that where your focus goes, your energy goes. So control the thing that you can control, which is where you focus. So how do I focus on something? Well, the main question is this thing essential to helping me achieve what I want to achieve? Number one, I want to be the boss in my workplace. Okay, going to school will help me do that. Going for drinks with my friends will not. We scratch that. We now focus on school. We're not really focusing on school for school. We're focusing on school because we have an essential goal that we're trying to achieve. So when you do that, your energy goes there. I have family. I have friends. I have all these things that need my attention. But then you understand that you're only one person. So what you then do is pick out the 5 main things that are important to you. Your family, of course. If it's important to you that much, you then prioritize them and give them your focus. What can I do with my family that can help me in other ways? You can cook with your family. That creates that time for family bonding and allows you to be able to sleep in early, because if you're there for the time to make dinner and your time to go to sleep, that's time well spent and it's helping you achieve your other goals. So with energy distribution and energy management, the key is just to have an understanding of where my focus goes, my energy goes. The next thing that you have to understand is about positive thinking. This is something, if you were to Google right now on YouTube, the power of positive thinking, I'm pretty sure you'll get millions and millions of videos, because a lot of people have seen the value and benefit of being a positive thinker and not being a negative thinker. If you're a positive thinker, you're constantly recharging your battery in a life whereby a lot of times things are there to stop us from moving forward. So for example, let's say you are late, and in your mind you're just saying to yourself, oh well, I'm late but I'm still going. I'm late. You know what I mean? If you're just thinking in a positive manner, the traffic light goes, instead of looking at it and be like, why am I always late? You're so stupid. You just look at it and go, okay, it's good. This is an opportunity to learn. Tomorrow I need to wake up a bit earlier. I need to make some things a little bit faster. And the hardest thing is, as you get older, the slower you become. I'm starting to understand, and then you have to make the adjustments. So you can only see the room for growth if you have a positive relationship with the negativity that happens in your life. However, if you have a negative relationship with the negative things that happen in your life, you only get adverse results because you're focused on the wrong thing, which goes back to where your energy goes. You're focused. So if you're focused on, oh look, it's the red light, oh look, the policeman, oh look this, oh look that, you lose vision and focus of where you're trying to go to. Whereas if you're like, okay, there's a light, now you know, okay, there are 5 traffic lights between me and work. So if I want to be on time, I need to leave my house at X amount of time in order to be there at X amount of time. And then by the time you're at work, you're able to take in. And what usually happens is the people we work with are also toxic, right? Someone has been waiting for you to be late, but when you get there, they shout at you. Now you know their character. Now you know who they are. You're like, okay, I get it. If I'm late, this happens. You've learned something out of that whole entire situation, but everything has been based on what you're focused on. The third lesson on energy management, it's all about perception as well. So how you perceive things drives your energy distribution to them. If you see something as important when it's not, that thing will take away your energy. So if you see the desire to be liked by people as the most important thing, your energy is going to flow there. Remember the first principle, where your focus goes, your energy goes. So how you perceive things, you have to question your way of perceiving things. Is this really important? Is this not? Is this really essential to getting me where I want to go? And am I looking at it the wrong way? What's my perspective and perception of this thing? So the things that you view negatively, instead of, like how Warren Buffett puts it, show me where I may die so that I don't go there. You know where your energy drainers are, but then if your perception of those things are like, I need them, you have a problem. For example, you'll be like, oh, I need chocolates. You don't need chocolates. You want chocolates. But it's about your perception and how you see that. And so once you start shifting that, you're able to manage your mental energy, and you're able to keep yourself happy and high and doing things that you need to do. And then the final thing is, it's all about discipline, guys. Life is about discipline. If you don't discipline yourself, you lose. Let's say you have 100% of energy that you got from sleeping, right? If you're not disciplined, your energy will go all over the place and it will be drained from you. But it takes discipline to be able to set boundaries for yourself. It takes discipline to be able to remain vigilant and focused on the things that are important to you. It takes discipline to stand up for yourself, because through discipline, you stand for the right things. So as you consider all these things to help you navigate life and to maintain your energy and be positive as much as you can, always understand that it will require a lot of discipline, your focus, the right perception, and I forgot the fourth part. But yeah, that's pretty much how I share with you guys how to maintain your mental energy. Is just trying to understand that where your focus goes, your energy flows. So be in control, my friends. If you found value in this video, leave a like, comment, and subscription. I really appreciate it. It helps me with the algorithm. With that being said, thank you. See you next week.